Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Aries only, except today we are extending the reading to all signs. It's just to pick a card. You can be any sign. You don't have to be an Aries. If you want to find out who wishes that they sent you flowers, who's thinking about you on V-Day, I have two piles for you to choose from here. This pile here, this is one deck with, I have this pink necklace, and I also have this little goodie bag of traits, messages, charms, and all that good stuff that we're going to get into at the end. The same thing on this side. I have this tarot deck, this red necklace, and this goodie bag. So take a minute, pause the video if you need to, and I will see you at your pile. The timestamps will be listed in the description, okay? So pile one, I'm going to put your little goodie bag right there. We're gonna make that part of your little decoration, love. And we are going to, okay, I have to like OCD this a little bit. All right, I like that. That actually looks cute. And we're gonna put your tarot deck to the side as well, because we're gonna start with a couple oracle cards and just get a sense of who is this person that wishes they sent you flowers. So who is this person? We're going to also see like, what is your connection with them and who are they? So what is pile one's connection with their person, with this person that wishes that they sent them flowers and is thinking of them today? Okay, sorry, I don't know if you can see. Who is this person that wishes that they sent pile one flowers? I also shuffled a song for you very quickly before I begin. It was Don't Let Go by In Vogue. So this could be somebody just going off of that song that is a friend, or somebody that you've had like this on and off cycle with, maybe a little bit toxic. I'm getting almost like a possessive vibe from that song. So this could be somebody that's having a tough time letting go. And ex, I know sometimes you don't want to hear that, but I mean, this reading isn't like, what is your person thinking of you on Valentine's Day? It's like, who is? So it's like, it might be someone that maybe wish wasn't thinking of you, but unfortunately, like, they can't get you out their head. So we'll see what they say. Hold on. Who is this person? What is the connection that pile one shares with this person that wishes they sent them flowers on V-Day? Which happy V-Day today is actually V-Day. So, okay. The snake and the butterfly. Interesting. Ah! Oh my God. Okay, and this just fell off, like it was stabbed and the back was on the bottom. So, right, this could be somebody that is, look, competition, enemy, closer, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman, relationship ending. Oh no, it says evolving to the next phase. But it's so weird. I thought that said ending. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. So I feel like this is somebody that could have exhibited some poor behavior in the past or recently. I mean, maybe this is somebody that you're kind of like, your relationship is evolving now based off of something that happened. I feel like, especially with these two animals, this person's definitely trying to change. I feel like they want to change, maybe as a result of losing you. Whether this is actual change, we shall see. But I feel like this person could be very immature. We said we have healing the inner child, and I had just cut to children in this romance angels deck. So it's one possibility. Or they could just be mature in general, but kind of have like, be emotionally immature. All right. They could be very selfish. I'm getting like Scorpio energy with these two animals here. So they could be almost like the darker side of Scorpio, where they're a little bit selfish, a little bit toxic. Like they have that sort of, oh, look at this. Pay attention to the red flags. So there could have been some red flags here. I feel like this person is at least wishing they could change, or wanting to like show you that they've changed somehow. So what is the relationship with the viewer and this person that wishes they sent them flowers? That's three. I just wanted to get two, not three or one. All right, what is, oh, okay. We have make the effort. Okay, so this definitely is somebody that wants to try. I mean, whether you guys are a good match remains to be seen. What else? Who is this person? Okay, and religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so I feel like this person maybe is like trying to grow, trying to change. Maybe you I'm getting like with the snake energy that this could be like a karmic relationship or something, but obviously it's your relationship, so whatever fits for you guys, like go with that. But something where I feel like you maybe had to follow your own spiritual path, and that included maybe like cutting ties with this person, or at least like changing the dynamic where even if you were committed, you're like, okay, like we can't be committed. Because I'm getting this sense with the other woman that maybe there was some sort of deceptive behavior. There was some sort of sneaky, there was some sort of competitive energy, or else if you weren't in a committed relationship, sorry, just had to grab this. If you weren't in a committed relationship, maybe this person was just sort of like playing you around, messing you around, kind of a thing. All right, who is this person? Let's just get to... So yeah, I feel like this is somebody that you've had a troubled past with, just to sum up quickly, that is thinking about you today and thinking that they wish, or if it's not Valentine's Day, they were thinking of you on Valentine's Day, whenever you're watching this, and they're thinking that they're regretting their behavior. They want to make more of an effort. They want to grow, but I feel like you are like, see again, there's children on this card. I just realized that. So it's like, but also this person is like a grown woman. So I feel like there could be a sense of like, you've like, feel like you've evolved past this connection, or that you're just not a good match. You're not like lined up together. So, okay, let's move on. Let's keep moving. All right, who is this person? Let's get a sense of who they are. We have sextile, opportunity, and Gemini, the butterfly. Okay, again, butterfly energy. Very interesting. Ooh, okay. So let me just put this somewhere. And let me look at this. I just with my nails. This says collaborates, assists, explains, provides opportunity, synergizes, creates possibilities for, opens doors, promises, brings insights to, communicates, welcomes, and develops. Gemini says curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, variety seeking, social, collaborative, brilliant, perceptive, connected, vocal, adaptive, street smart, mobile, studious, superficial, restless, and fidgety. So this is someone I feel like who has like a lot of energy. They're somebody that I feel like, I don't think they're like all bad. I feel like they're willing to like lend a helping hand. Even with them make the effort, they might come through and try to like, I'm getting a sense of like do something for you, like assists, provides opportunities, synergizes. I feel like they might like, oh, do you need help with this project? Or like, oh, do you need help putting up those curtains? Or like, I don't know, something like that. But this person, I think the big red flag that I'm seeing here is that like with these two butterfly wings, and I feel like this person is in this butterfly energy. I feel like, or no, I feel like maybe this is you. You're in this butterfly energy. They're in this snake energy, but they see themselves as a butterfly. I don't think they're able to see their own behavior. Again, they see you as two children, but you see yourself as like a little bit of an older soul on your spiritual path, like evolving past it. For whatever reason, this connection doesn't feel the same. Like they're thinking about making the effort. I feel like you're looking away, like towards your future. So I feel like this isn't necessarily something that you would want to hear about, unfortunately, but I mean, this is the person that I feel like is thinking about you. Although maybe like if you pick the other pile, like that could be someone that's thinking about you too. More than one person could be thinking about you, of course. So this is definitely somebody that thinks that. Also, I'm getting a sense with this opportunity in the sextile, this could be a little bit opportunistic. Like they could be getting something out of this, especially like if they were like not true. I'm almost getting like, this is going to vary. This is on a gradient. This is going to vary by degree. So this isn't necessarily like everybody is going to like resonate with what I'm saying. And this won't be true for everybody. You'll obviously, well, maybe you won't know, you know, because you won't know that they're true intentions. But I'm getting a sense here with this opportunistic energy that, I don't know, they could like, again, they could be getting something maybe financial, like they see an opportunity here. Almost like they see an opportunity, like I better go in and like, you know, make the effort because I'm going to let this chance slip by. With the snake, that does show that they have these sort of malicious intentions. And especially if they weren't taking the relationship seriously and they were talking to other people, this literally says like, look over your shoulder, the other woman. You could have discovered that like they weren't being as true as they said. And it caused you to again, want to evolve to the next phase of your own life here. Look, I just cut to the Three of Swords. So, all right, let's grab some tarot and see what they're feeling about you. But I do feel like there is some sort of, even Gemini, that could be two-faced. Like there could be a side of them that you don't really know. Like they're only showing you the one face, pretending to be like you, but realistically, they're getting something out of this. And it doesn't have to be money. It could be some sort of status. It could be like they could be on like a power trip. Remember I was saying Scorpio energy, and that could be like when you're on a power trip, but it also could speak of other people's money. So this could be financially motivated as well. So just keep that in mind. Don't lend this person money. That's what I would say. Just pretend you're broke. Oh, I'm sorry. Like I just had to pay this really big electric bill. I'm sorry. I'm all out, tapped out. Like look elsewhere. Just pretend you can't. Don't pretend like you're onto them, because I feel like this person could be a little dangerous. Not dangerous. Like I don't want to scare you, but like they could be good at manipulating you. So if they just pretend you don't have money, and then they'll be like, oh, and then they'll move on to another target. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, I'm on to you, because then they might try to like work double time to prove that like, no, like that's not me. Like I'm not doing that. So just be careful. Okay. I also feel like this could be someone who's like possessive of you. And like, it's like they want you just to say that you're theirs. Does that make sense? I'm getting like a lot of possessive vibes. I'm getting Scorpio vibes. So, okay. Just want to throw that out there. But yeah, Mercury energy, like they're thinking about this. They're being strategic. I would say they're seeing an opportunity here. They're trying to pretend that they're somebody that they're not. Trying to put their best face forward, but that's not realistic. And like what they're doing behind the scenes. So even if you do, I feel like this person might actually send you flowers. You might have already gotten flowers from this person or some sort of gesture. But I feel like you need to stay strong. If you feel that like spiritually your North Star is pulling you in a different direction, you must like heed that call. Like you must heed that calling. You know what I mean? So, okay. Let's see. What is this person feeling towards you? The Ten of Wands. I think they're regretting that they like lost this opportunity. And oh my God, that almost looks like Ten of Cups. That looks like Ten of Cups and Ten of Wands. So a lot of tens. Like I feel like this is over. And look, it looks like they're holding like flowers. That's so funny. I've never seen a Ten of Wands that look like that. So I feel like that could be, you know, coming to give you some presents, some loving, whatever. Or they could also be like, say you're like, I hate to say like, but I feel like gender roles, like usually the man buys flowers, like, or the more masculine energy, like there's usually like a giver and a taker dynamic. You don't have to use like genders, but let's just say like the person that's usually like the receiver, maybe they might like put you on a guilt trip if you're with a person that's usually the giver, like, oh, you didn't get me flowers. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It could like also go the other way if you're like a more masculine energy or more in that like giving energy. Like that masculine energy doesn't have to be like a masculine. Okay, how is this person feeling towards pile one? Oh my God, I almost dropped that. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yes, it's like their luck has run out. But again, 10, 10, 10. This is like all tens. This is kind of crazy how that's like lining up. And that like flipped in reverse. That was like came out upright and flipped into reverse. This is Ace of Wands. But yeah, they want to try to like start it up again. I think I'm just going to get those. I feel like I get what they're saying. I keep hearing in my head the song Yellow by Coldplay. I don't know why. Like, oh, look, Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they definitely are like, fuck, like, I lost this. They're feeling the regret of losing you in this connection. So, but it's like they also feel like some sort of luck has run out. Like, they could have maybe got something out of it. Like, who knows what? Like, you know, they were getting something out of it. They were feeling on top of the world. It could even just be that you were like boosting up their sense of self. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas like they have like some issues, they need to be on a power trip. Just the dynamic that you were in made them feel like they were on top of the wheel. Now they feel like they're at the bottom of the wheel and they don't like it. They want to get like their position back. They felt like they got something out of your connection that was like feeding their ego, I would say, most definitely. But yeah, I feel like right with the Ace of Wands, they're looking to like spark things up again for sure. All these tens here and then the one. So technically like a 10 reduces to a one. So this is like Oh, 11, 11. So I feel like this is all about you really following your true spiritual path. Again, even we have this like twin energy with the Gemini. I mean, yeah, twin flames, it could be, but also I feel like when you're on your twin flame journey, you're following your soul's path, regardless if you end up with your twin flame. So it's like, I'm not speaking necessarily of that, but that could resonate. Maybe this is like a connection you have to let go of in order to like align more with the connection that's more in tune with your spiritual side, your North Star. Even this looks like a North Star to me. That's so funny. I just realized that. So it's like, I feel like this is a message for you. Like, we don't need this crusty snake, like, slithering around. Like, I feel like, but yes, this person is, I feel like you know that, like, you're, like, looking away. If this reading is resonating, you're kind of like, I'm done with this energy anyway. But you've definitely left an impression on this person. Oh, did I tell you I was hearing Coldplay Yellow, that part that's like your skin and bones turning into something beautiful. So again, this person could have like some sort of addiction that you're like not knowing about, because I feel like isn't that song about drug use? Also that could be like your skin and bones turning into something beautiful. They're trying to pretend like they've healed, or maybe they have healed like from an addiction or something like that, and they think they're just like all better, but like there's still like a lot of like emotional work that needs to be done or something. It's like they're not as healed as they think they are. It's like they're on like a pink cloud maybe. If that's resonating. So let's get into this stuff. I'm so excited. Like, oh, do I even have something to put your charms on? I don't think so. What can I use? I'll use this like empty tarot box here. I like had ordered like a little moon bowl, but it didn't come in. So, okay. So let's see who this person is. Let's get the charms first. And let's roll the dice a couple times. So get signs. We have Capricorn, Cancer, and Leo. Okay. So, oh, we have, oh my God, we have 2 crescent moons. Very, very interesting. So I feel like this is like a message for you from your spirit guides. That's like, wait, what does that say? Oh, that says Lauren. Okay. That's like my best friend's name. But anyway, maybe this is like, okay, maybe it's saying listen to your best friend. It's so funny. I didn't even know that that said that. Honestly, you know what's so funny? I didn't even know I had this in here. I feel like my ex-boyfriend got me this, and he was a very deceptive person. And I don't know why he put it's also my middle name, so that's why it's on here. But I didn't even know this girl at the time. But I feel like listen to your intuition, listen to your bestie. If they're telling you that this person is bad news, but maybe you're like thinking that you want to just like, maybe you have a codependent relationship with this person as well. So you're thinking that you want to like curl up with them or like something like that. Even this, like listen to your mother. This like, I feel like this is just a cycle that just like, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just like you go from one end to the other, but you're not making any real movement. The cycle, it might be like good sometimes, and then you're in the bad end of the spiral, but it's never like out of this realm. Like it's not ever like really that good. We also have this diamond. So this like is representing clarity, but it's also like a little dull. So I feel like you know this, but I feel like you could be tempted back into, I don't know, like re-engaging with this person a little bit. And then we have a J, which is my initial, that's why I have it. But we have a J, we have the name Lauren, and I don't know, I just feel like, well, first of all, this person's name could start with a J, but I feel like this could also just be like January. Maybe something happened in January that like solidified that this wasn't like the right person for you, and it's like you know it, but it's like maybe you're getting, especially it's Valentine's Day, maybe you're like, oh, it would be nice to get some flowers and kind of have like a little romantic evening with somebody, like that would be kind of nice and fun. So it's understandable if you're having some sort of like revisionist remorse, like, you know, you're kind of like looking, oh, look at this, there was something else here, there was like a little deer, I didn't even know that was in there, look at that, hi. Also this could represent your spirit guides. This could represent that you are a very like gentle, I feel like a deer is a very like spiritual animal, so I feel like this could be representative of you. You're a very gentle, graceful person, and spirit is wanting you to know, like, again, this is the way that this deer is like face, like that's the way I picked it up, like facing this way, just like this person, it's like you could be a little naive and like feel a little bad. It looks like a baby deer, so I feel like you could be a little bit, or maybe this is saying that this person is a baby too. And it's like, you're just like beyond them and they just have growing to do. And there's nothing you can really do for them. Like, it's almost like tough love that they need to get. So let's see what else they would want to say. Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Okay. Regret. I wish this never happened. Oh my God, that's so funny. I swear to God, I didn't look at these. I had them all upside down. I like picked them. Like, I didn't look at any of this stuff. Forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. They definitely miss you. Okay. We'll reunite someday. Like, they're very intent on that. That's very clear. I wonder if you're enjoying life more without me. It seems like, I don't know if you're enjoying it more, but I feel like you feel that you're doing the right thing by not being in a connection with them anymore, if I'm being honest. Maybe they're picking, I don't want to be platonic. Oh, so maybe, oh my God, that's so funny, because at the beginning I said, like, from the song, like, there was like, maybe this is somebody that you said, like, okay, we could just be friends now. I feel like Gemini too could be your friend group. Like, that's the third house. That could be friends and like social situations. So maybe you do work with this person or you have to see them for some reason. So you were like, oh, like trying to be like, you know, maybe it's not going to work out, but we could still be friends. But they're like, if they're agreeing with that, I feel like they're trying to like weasel their way in for sure. So I am going through a spiritual awakening, and whether or not they actually are, I feel like they are growing, and I feel like this connection and you needing to like cut this off is going to help them grow for sure. Your independence is sexy. Yeah, I feel like you taking a stand and maybe ending this connection, or even noticing some red flags before you even got together and kind of like stopping it before it started is making them like very attracted to you. Sorry, I don't like all the attention you get. Like, yeah, they want to be giving you the attention, or they want to be getting your attention. I find you intimidating, and I am not emotionally available right now. Again, I feel like they're a little bit more emotionally immature than you are. There's something there where you're not on the same level. We have daydreaming by Groenland. Okay, and I feel like this person, you could have caught them just like looking at other people a lot. Like, it doesn't mean that they necessarily stepped out and cheated, but they could have been like, you could have looked at their like Instagram For You page. You could have looked at their search history and seen like who they're searching for, and it's not you. Like, you know what I mean? And it's somebody that's like a completely different type than you, or like a different age group, or a different ethnicity, or different hair color, just someone that's like not your vibe, different gender, like whatever. Like, you know what I mean? You could have seen something like that where it's like, you don't want to, especially if say it was like a different gender, say like this is somebody that like is like afraid to like come out, or maybe they just want to like experiment and like be bisexual or something like that. And maybe like you are like, oh, like, but they were like not being honest with you about that at the same time, and sort of like looking at things behind your back, and then you had no idea about this. Like, it'd be one thing if they like, you know, you entered into this connection like full throttle, honestly, but if this was something that they hid from you and you kind of discovered, it's going to make you feel betrayed. So maybe like you felt like, oh, like I don't want to abandon them and like make them feel bad about like their choices, but at the same time, if they weren't honest, they weren't honest. So I don't know, that's something to keep in mind. Foolish by Ashanti. Yeah, I feel like this is a cycle that has gone on. I keep running back to this person, they keep running back to you. I feel like this needs to be like an ending that happens. Somehow you always know exactly what to say. I feel like, especially because you're so mature, and I feel like you're like more of like an old soul. Like, you probably, they do get a lot out of your connection, that, but more so maybe you don't have to be older than them, but like they go to, like, you always know what to do, you always know what to say. I feel like you like fix things for this person, like you always have an answer, you always know what to do, you're always like calm them down, like, you know, it could be something like that. You make me so mad sometimes, but then I realize I'm just mad at myself. So I feel like there's projection going on here. Whether they realize that they're mad at themselves, I don't know, but I feel like they have this strong emotion attached to you. Definitely. And Pony by Genuine, that's like kind of like a more sexual song. So they could be like somebody that's very motivated by like, they just have a lot of like sexual desire, and they want to like, I don't know, just sort of get that in. But they could be almost maybe even like that's what they're addicted to, you know? Sorry, I just want to move that back so I can get comfortable. Okay, and then I grabbed like some more of these little things. This is Back to Basics. So I feel like they're going to try to like, with that make the effort and the children, I feel like they're going to try to like maybe like recreate some moments from your early time together, or do something that they know you like something very simple, like Old Reliable. Like, I feel like they're going to try to show you that they're reliable. I feel like they're going to try to show you, like, they're going to like hone in on the stuff that they know that you like about them and just sort of like give you like love bomb you with a bunch of that kind of stuff. Abundance mindset. I feel like they're like not taking no for an answer. They're like telling themselves that this is going to work out. We have attraction here and expressive. Ooh, we had another little, what do you call it? Charm thing, but it's like a shell. So I feel like there's a lot of themselves that they do keep hidden. I feel like they have this very like outgoing, because this is like yellow. It's reminding me of like a fire energy or like the solar plexus chakra. No, I'm sorry. The solar plexus chakra. I'm sorry. But I feel like there's a lot of like, oh, like with this orange, like it's like a shell and it's like closed off. I feel like there's a lot of like sexual or like, I don't know, like things about themselves, emotions that they keep hidden, like maybe even like I was talking about, like it could be something where they want to experiment with certain things and they're just like ashamed of it, but there's nothing to be ashamed of. And I feel like you feel that way too. And you're kind of like, that's why you're willing to forgive the situation. But then if they come back, I feel like it's going to confuse you. You're going to be off kilter because you're going to be feeling compassion for what they're going through. This might be a very specific situation for some of you, but I feel like you could be feeling like compassion for what they're going through, or they could give you some sort of a sob story. Like I was saying earlier with this 10 of Wands, I was getting that they might try to make you feel bad. Oh, I'm lonely or something. We have September. So again, something could have happened. I was getting January and September. These are like cycles, important points in your connection. This could be a birthday. This could be, you know, something significant. We also have generous. I feel like they're going to come through being very generous with their words, with gifts, with something like that. They're going to act like very, like they're determined to get you back, I would say. We have man dealing a relationship with a man. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. I feel like they might try to shower you with gifts. And then we have fair man, dealings a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So just the fact that we have two men here could show some sort of same-sex inclinations or tendencies, or that could be like, if you're in a relationship, a same-sex relationship, maybe they're like going back to like, say you're two men and then they're trying to like go back to like women. And again, if that's what they want to do, okay, but they're not telling you and they're not being honest about it. And you like found out by like looking at their, somehow seeing what they're fantasizing about or what they're like looking at or what they're like spending a lot of time looking at. Maybe you found like an OnlyFans, like anything, could be anything in this day and age, you know? So I feel like there was something like that cracked everything wide open. And I feel like Spirit's like, you know, this isn't for you, because of the deception and the honesty. You know, you're being taken for a fool. And it's like almost like you're letting yourself because you feel bad is something that I'm strongly getting. So I feel like your guides are like, listen, let this person go find what they're going to find. Like this tough love might be exactly what they need. So I feel like they really want you to know that. So, all right, guys, we're going to end the reading here. And we're going to move on to the next reading. But I hope this helped you get some clarity on the situation. And I hope you guys have a good Valentine's Day and a great day or night. You know, get yourself, watch a movie, like get yourself some treats, get some Chinese food, get whatever, get a pizza. I told you, like in my last reading, I'm getting a heart-shaped pizza. Like, I don't care. And I am going to like live it up like that. So I feel like you guys got to do, like, you don't need this person. Buy yourself some flowers. Like that Miley Cyrus song. Listen to that song. Listen to a song of like empowerment, because I feel like this person is just kind of like a bad news bear. They're bringing the bad news and we don't need that. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. All right, 2754. I don't have a pen. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Let's do it like this. Hi, Leo. Hey, Lovies. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you chose pile 2, this is your reading. We're going to see how this who is thinking of you, what your relationship is. We're going to do like a little energy check-in at the beginning. Then we're going to get tarot to see what they're feeling about you. And then we're going to get into this bag of goodies that I have. I'm so excited about. I felt like the last one was pretty cohesive. It was cool because I didn't really look at it at all. But it ended up kind of like lining up with what I was feeling. Even from the song that I shuffled yesterday in the car. I shuffled pile 1 and pile 2 in the car when I was driving, when I thought of this reading. But hold on, I'm going to use your necklace as like a little decoration. The song I got for you guys was I Hear a Symphony by Diana Ross and the Supremes. And this deck is so slippery when I'm shuffling. You're probably going to see me drop it like a million times. It's, I can't even pick it up. I Hear a Symphony by Diana Ross and the Supremes, like, which I already have good vibes for this channel because, or for this pile because of that song, because that's just like a song to me that, like, if I don't resonate with that song, this is like, okay, and I'm the reader, so this is like my interpretation of this song and this energy of that song, and that's why I'm like telling you this. But what I associate with that song, like, is just such a feeling of like the feeling you have when you're like truly in love with somebody, when you truly have those butterflies and those feelings. And it's like, if you don't have those feelings, like, if I'm not resonating with this song when I'm listening to it, Diana Ross and the Supremes, I Hear a Symphony. If I'm not hearing a symphony, like, when I'm thinking of you, like, this isn't it. Like, this ain't it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's a lot of, like, single people. Obviously, if you're watching this reading, I guess you could be wondering why your boyfriend, like, you're wondering if, like, why didn't they send me flowers? Are they wishing they did or something like that? But, like, both of the songs for both of the piles were, like, these girl groups. So I feel like we got a lot of, like, strong, independent, single women that are just, like, hanging out with their girls, like, doing their thing. So I love it. Love it, love it. Okay. So let's see. What is the energy? I just gotta, like, take these cards from the other pile, like, to put back in this deck quick. Just only these two. Let me sage really quick because I don't like to, like, have energy like floating around here, although I don't know where my lighter went to. All right, cover your ears if you want. I'm just gonna do it with this. Clear the energy, clear my throat chakra. Whew, okay, I love doing that. Okay, all right, you guys, so let's just get into your reading quickly. All right, let me put this here. And let's see, what is the connection between pile 2 and their person currently? Oh, sorry. So this is definitely, like, just from the song, I would say, like, crush energy, like, really, like, crush, or like soulmate kind of, like, you feel like this is somebody that you just, it's just like true love, like, or a crush that you think could be true love, but you haven't, like, whether it is or not, like, you haven't, like, found out yet, like, you know what I mean? So let's see, what is going on between pile 2 and their person? What is the connection between them currently? Oh, we have love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. I love it. What is the connection currently? And then we have, oh, look, not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry. So I feel like this is somebody that you have this unconditional love for, but you're not talking to, at least not today. And then we have this passion on the bottom of the deck, insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. So this to me could mean that this person or you are dealing with, like, another situation, like another breakup, that you kind of, like, I can't deal with this today because I have this other situation that I have to wrap up. I feel like with the like each other equally, I don't feel like this not today is directed at you, because it literally says that at the bottom of this, like each other equally, having fun, insane chemistry. I feel like this person's trying to, like, cut off, or you, like I said, one of you or both of you is trying to, like, cut off a situation that maybe someone's kind of, like, blowing up your shit or, like, not letting it go. So okay, let's see, what else can you tell us about the connection between pile 2 and their person? Let's see, what is the connection between pile 2 and their person currently? Oh, is this only 2? Yes. Okay, so this could be the one. Yes. See, yes, I knew it. Like, I could just tell by that song. I'm like, that song on Valentine's Day, like, I love that song. I knew it was going to be a good reading. Well, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So this could be, like, literally, this is a past life relationship, and that's why you hear a symphony when you hear their name or hear them talk, or, like, see them or think about them or whatever it is, because it's like this strong, you know, connection exists in a past life. But also, like, even though it is very serious and very like deep and like unconditional, there is this like lighter side. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like this person, like, I'm hearing that Frank Sinatra song, like, you make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. Like, I feel like you guys just, it just fits. It's effortless. It's natural. It flows. Like, you're digging the vibes. They're digging the vibes. Like, it just feels so natural. And you hear a symphony, like it's Mutual Butterflies, another song, that I love. Wait, hold on. Let me get these two as well. Where is my astrology deck that I was going to use? Oh, I don't know what I did with it. It's got to be in this. Oh, right here. Okay, sorry. Okay, let me just quickly cleanse. Okay. Who is this person? Who is this person? There's opposition balance. Okay, who is this person that wishes they sent pile 2 flowers? All right, we have Mercury and Scorpio. Very interesting. Kind of similar to the last pile, but I don't feel like that energy at all, but we'll see what this says. So, Mercury, words, thoughts, and analysis, information, learning, trade, ideas, smarts, reporting, awareness, vision, a lens, palette, perception, curiosity, narrative, muse, and wonder. And then we have Scorpio, the powerhouse, transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, carnal, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. Again, we'll see how this goes on. I wasn't really getting a bad vibe from this person at all. So I will say that I feel like this person is a very deep person, and very smart with the Mercury energy. I feel like they could have a position of standing with the powerhouse. They could have a position of power that they have to use like their intellect. They could have like a higher degree, or they could be like sort of like somebody that like created a business. They just had like this really good idea and like kind of like a, what is it called? Like a visionary kind of a person I'm getting as well. Somebody that just started their own business from a young age and like worked really hard with the 2 B's. I'm getting like worked really hard. They could also be in like a family business is something that I'm getting here. They could also be somebody that I feel like you connect with very much on an intellectual and emotional level very deeply. And like, I feel like you could feel that you're of, not like of one mind, but yeah, like this oneness energy. Like you guys, you could feel like you're very like evenly matched. And I'm getting also from this that this person has a lot of snakes around them. I feel like this is them and then there's snakes surrounding them. So I feel like they have people constantly trying to like take them down or take from them, especially if they're powerful. Like there's always people around you trying to like get a piece of the pie. And like I feel like they've had to learn how to like oh, look, the boss. I just noticed Capricorn was at the bottom of the deck too. So I feel like, again, yes, they're in a position of power that's coming through very strongly, and they had to be very strategic to get there. They're very smart. They're very hardworking. Like, this isn't just like, oh, I got lucky. Like, I feel like they had to put in some hard work. They had to cultivate some discipline here. And they're very smart and they're very clever. So good for them. Like, I feel like this is like a top tier kind of a person. So very, very good. Okay. So let's get the tarot and see how they're feeling about you. Again, this is like difficult. This is like such a slippy, slidey deck. But it's so pretty. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. What is pile 2's person feeling for pile 2 today on V-Day? What is this person feeling for pile 2? Oh. We have the 3 of Cups. I feel like I almost wanted to put this the other way. Okay. The 7 of Swords and the Three of Cups. Okay. They definitely think they're spying on you. They're like checking in on you. And I feel like they see you like in a very good, happy energy. Again, like that energy of the girl group, like with the Supremes and Vogue, because that was like the song from the last pile. I don't remember if I already said that, but I feel like there's like that vibe of like the girls, the women on this channel. It doesn't have to be women, but like the people watching this channel are just like in their glow up era. Like they're doing good. They're feeling good. Okay. All right. Ooh. All right. That came out. Oh my God. Ah! The Ace of Swords. Okay. And what else are they feeling? What are their feelings? Ooh, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, this was like flipped over too. Wait. It was the Three of Wands. I guess we'll just take it. I'll put it there. All right. I'll just move them closer. Isn't this such a beautiful deck? We have the Six of Cups as the overall energy. So the Six of Cups is sort of casting this beautiful feeling, this love feeling, this symphony feeling. This is like kind of like purity. There's a sense of purity that they're, and look, even like the flowers that they're giving here are white. Traditionally on the Six of Cups. So it's like they're handing it down right there. And I feel like there is this recognition of, we fill in the gaps. I just wanted to say, I feel like they're thinking about your connection as a whole. I think there's also this sense of them reminiscing about the past and maybe going over some of your happier times together and really thinking about that. And I think they're also like reflecting back on like the past of like the good and the bad of the past, for an example. And I feel like as they're like revisiting the past, see this person's like walking that way, like towards the past. It's almost like, I feel like, okay, something that I'm getting. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Exactly. Okay. I feel like in the past, like, I feel like something has changed recently, like with this Ace of Swords being in like the present position and like this being in the past position, where this person like kind of blocked themselves off from this with these two swords here, because as a result of their Five of Swords behavior, because they're holding those five swords, as they like were like, okay, I have to just like thinking about the things they did in the past and their behavior that maybe they weren't proud of, of the past. And I feel like they see you kind of almost like living your best life and glowing up, feeling happy. Like maybe they just think that, maybe they've seen your social media. I feel like they were spying on you. Their attention was riveted on you always. I feel like they didn't want to disturb your peace, if that makes sense. They saw you doing well. Recently, I feel like they've had this sort of breakthrough and this epiphany that maybe not today, but that they do want to like somehow move this forward. They want to have this breakthrough. They want to like open up communication with you again. And we have this Mercury that says communication there as well. So I feel like this person has maybe spent some time learning how to communicate more effectively, learned how to sort of keep things simple with this Ace of Swords and this Page of Pentacles. I feel like they plan when they come forward, just like offering friendship or offering like, let's just hang out and talk. I just want to catch up. Like, I feel like whatever they say is going to be very like, boiled down to just like you two as human beings, if that makes sense. It might not be like this whole like romantic gesture. Like it's not going to be them love bombing you, which good, you know what I mean? And it also, they're recognizing for whatever reason that now is not the time, not today at least, because I feel like I said, they're dealing with like they want to make sure whatever's gone in the past. I feel like if they are in a relationship or they're ending a relationship, I feel like they're avoiding somebody who's like kind of like stalking them or something. Not stalking like literally, but like just not letting it go. I feel like they're recognizing like the difference between you and them, and how maybe when they crept away, like you kind of just like respected their decision and respected yourself and didn't like come at them, you know? And they're kind of like, oh, and like it's always just so fun. This playfulness with the Six of Cups is very telling of like the way that they feel about you is very simple but very deep and pure and strong. Like there's this past life, there's this unconditional love, but it's very pure, it's effortless, like I said. And I think they're realizing that they don't have to like come up with this grand plan. Like they don't have to, they could just like keep it simple. I feel like that's what they're feeling towards you, that they want to like make some sort of gesture of friendship at the very least. They want to at least clear the air. I feel like the Page of Pentacles is the energy of a student, and I feel like they have been learning a little bit that they have to, I feel like them, maybe they've had like these dynamics play out in the workplace or something like that. Maybe that's even where this other relationship is with them. If like you guys don't work together or something, but, or maybe all three of you do, I don't know, who knows, but because there is this Three of Cups energy, so that could be a possibility here. There's this Three of Wands as well, but I feel like it's more so like they've been you guys have been in separation, they've been dealing with things on their own, and it's kind of like giving them the tools they need in order to communicate more effectively with you. And they're kind of realizing like, oh, if I can run this corporation, or if I can start this business by myself, or I could take over the family business, whatever they've been doing, like I can just like open up the doors to communication with this person and just say what I need to say. Like, I think they plan on being very honest, very straight to the point. I feel like they might just be like, hey, listen, like, what they want to say to you is something along the lines of like, hey, I know I was kind of like an ass back then, but like I've learned a lot. Like I'm trying to like, you know, I hope you would just like give another chance to our friendship. And I feel like they would want you to know, like, there's a lot of them like giving to you, offering a sword, offering a pentacle, offering a cup of flowers. I feel like they offering a heart, holding a heart there. I feel like this person just feels like they want to like, they're willing to just be friends, like whatever you feel comfortable with. I feel like they want to like kind of start off small and like kind of let your reactions guide them, if that makes sense. But I feel like they're definitely expanding onto the next phase where they're like getting ready for this and they want this to happen. So cute. All right, let's look into your bag and see what we have here. Let's do the charms first. All right, let's see what sign they could be. Oh, Aries. Okay, that popped right out. All right. Cancer. And is that Taurus? Oh, yeah, that's Taurus, I believe. I always get Taurus. Yeah, that's Taurus. I just found Libra. So Taurus, Aries, and Cancer. I feel like to get one more. I don't know why. That is Scorpio. Okay, perfect, which we didn't need because we already had here. Also, we have Mercury, so Gemini and Virgo. I know that was like a lot of signs, but that could also even be like some of their big three. It doesn't have to be like, oh, all these signs. Like, I don't know. Okay, let's look at the charms. Okay, let me get them out here. So we have, okay, we have the Soul Terra charm, and we have this starfish energy, again with this blue and purple kind of a vibes. I feel like they've been doing a lot of thinking. Yes, and then we also have this heart, this purple heart here. Oh, so maybe they're in like the military, but isn't that like when you pass away? I don't know, but maybe, I don't know, they have a family member and you know that about them or something, or it could just be a representative of the military and they had like military career. They could be like an officer in the military. That could be something else I wasn't like thinking of right away. We have this black tourmaline and this pink spear, sparkly spear. So all right, I feel like this person, I'm getting right away that this person, oh my God, I just heard something. I thought that was like my animal like crying. I just got like terrified. I'm so sorry. I just had like a scare with my dog the other day. So, oh, FYI, pray for him. Oh, I have a picture of him right here. If you want to see, this is Leo. Please say a prayer for him. He's okay, but he's getting older and like, I don't know, some stuff. Pray for his liver enzymes to go down. Let's not talk about it, but my little baby. But anyway, okay, sorry, just like interject a sad note onto the reading. But we have this Soul Terra. So I feel like with the Soul Terra, that's like they're again, this soul energy here with the Six of Cups, and it's like with this Page of Pentacles, like we're wanting to like take what we're feeling and ground it down somehow, whether that's a friendship. I feel like this person's open to whatever you feel comfortable with, and that's like a big distinction. I feel like there's a lot of respect coming through here, and again, they're very open, but they're cautiously open. Like these are like, their intuition is telling them that it's safe to open, but they also, their nature, I feel like, is to be this more analytical, like their thoughts. Yeah, the thoughts with the emotions. That's kind of coming through from the beginning, I guess. Yeah, that is true. So I feel like even like thoughts and emotions, I feel like we have cups and swords, like energy together, like multiple times through this reading, reinforcing that idea. So I feel that they're somebody that has a tough time really letting their emotions just come out, but also with this pink energy here, I feel like they're allowing like a little bit more of a romantic energy in. They're allowing themselves to open up a little bit more. And they're also learning how to protect themselves and set boundaries. Like, I feel like this goes with that not today energy. So I feel like overall, this is pretty much just like reinforcing what we had in the reading. But I feel like there's somebody that maybe this is like Moon and Aquarius energy with the Seven of Swords. And I feel like I saw Aquarius in here as well. So I feel like they could be somebody that like their emotions are very blocked off from them, and they've maybe learned how to open that up recently. Like, not like wide open. I feel like boundaries hurt, still angry. So I feel like there is this feeling that they have this unconditional love, but they're learning how to like have that in their life in a way that still feels like they're still being themselves, because like this is the way that they've been for a long time. So it's like a slow transition. They're slowly opening up. All right, so let's see what we have here for your cards. We have reunion. We will always come back to each other. That's so beautiful. Okay, I swear I didn't look at any of these before I picked them blind. Okay, values. We have too many differences. I was sort of getting that your values like lined up, or that at least you were like meeting each other on a, oh, maybe they thought that they like, there was something to do with money or something like that. I don't know. But I feel like there have been a lot of differences in the past. And I feel like, again, I feel like this person was looking at this more so from a analytical perspective, or not really from their emotions, like in this Aquarian, they're like in that Aquarius energy. So I feel like they were looking at this from that perspective, and maybe even still a little bit, like if it's coming through now, like, you know what I mean? So maybe it's like there is still work to do, but they are wanting this breakthrough. And if, look, disagreements, I wish you understood how I feel. This could just mean that they want to clear things up, especially that it's coming out above this Ace of Swords right now. It's like they're like, I know that we had these disagreements that caused us to be in this separation and not like talk about our feelings, but they're like, but this could be that soul Terra energy where like, I wish you understood how I feel. Like, I can say how I feel and let you know, kind of a thing. And then we have habits. I don't know if we will ever change. So there's some dark stuff coming through in these messages. And I feel like this is their, I feel like while they are hopeful from the future, I feel like they're trying to be realistic is what I would say. So let's look at the rest of the messages and see. Well, let me do these first. We have, I am reminded of you by many things. Okay, so I feel like they always are thinking of you. I know we have crossed the line. So there's something maybe about the last time that you guys fell off, that it's been more of a longer separation and it was like a little bit more serious. I can't seem to forget about you, and I feel like they did try to move on somehow, but like they like could not. I desire to recapture that feeling. Yeah, there's something about the feel of it that is keeping them coming back despite, wait, there's something that's like, despite the fact that it's like bringing up all these insecurities and these doubts and these like having to make them change in order to like, not change, but like evolve more in order to like have a connection with you or have some future with you. It's necessary for us to maintain a distance. I feel like they are not trying to bridge the distance. This is more like that not today. Like for right now, it's like, but they desire to recapture that feeling, but like they have to do it the right way is something that I would think that they're thinking. Okay, I feel like you guys got extra cards and I felt very called to like pull extra cards for you. So let's see what else. I feel like, let's see, I want to make you smile. Very cute. They just want you to be happy. Like, and again, they want to like respect what actually makes you smile. Like, you know, your intelligence is so hot. Yes, I feel like you do have that intellectual connection. Let me take you out on a date. So I feel like they want to take you out. They want to do something where they're like talking to you and just like getting to know you or getting to re-know you again. I want to make new memories with you. Oh my God. Yes. I swear to God, I did not know what that said. And I literally had these all fanned out on the desk and I just was like, I had no idea what they were. So I feel like I love that it's all resonating for both readings. Let's see what we got here. I can feel your anger and pain. So I feel like they're aware that they may have caused you a lot of hurt and pain. And maybe even now, like if you guys have an energetic, soulful kind of connection, they can feel your pain and they can feel your emotional, the tenor of your emotions sometimes, and they kind of know what you're feeling even if like you guys haven't talked. It's so hard for me to open up. I am trying. So it's like they don't feel like they're really there yet, but they are really trying and working on it. You're my first thought in the morning and my last at night. So you're heavily on their mind. We have, I hear you so clearly. Sometimes it's like you're actually here. Yeah, I feel like they have been like connecting to you. And then we have Ragdoll by the Four Seasons. Very interesting. So I feel like there could be like that whole values thing with the money, like a difference in, again, if they're in this powerhouse or they come from this like powerful family, they could like worry about if there's like a difference in class, like a difference in status or something like that. So let's see what we have here. We have Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Beautiful. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I feel like there's been a lot of growth here. But again, there is that lighthearted feeling. I love it. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. I feel like you guys have like angels watching over this connection, spirit guides like working together. Bull, plenty of material things. And Wall, misunderstanding. So I feel like there's a lot that like you guys need to talk about to patch up and to sort of like clear up. And I feel like they are really wanting to like the opportunity to do that with you. So let's see what else we got. We have a worry wart. I feel like they are very nervous about what's going to happen. They spend a lot of time worrying about it. We have melancholy. They're very sad without you. Feisty. But they could be getting that fire back where they're like, you know what? Like, you only live once. You got to get what you want. Authentic. They're trying to get into a more authentic energy. And even with that, like, purple heart coming through, with that, like, Aquarian heart is what I'll call it, which I feel like I saw in here. Yeah, there it is, Aquarius. And that has a heart on it too, like a black heart. So I feel like that's something that they weren't really able to do, is to like get in touch with their authenticity, or they felt weird doing it. Especially if they come from like this sort of like powerful family, or maybe they were always told like, oh, what you do reflects on the family, or maybe it has nothing to do with that. It just has to do with like the way they were based off of like relationships they've had in the past, whatever it is. They're learning how to get more in touch with that authenticity and like their true self. We have let loose. Yes. And this is reminding me very much of this starfish. Like, they're opening up, they're learning how to, like, it's not so serious, I don't have to take everything so seriously, be more lighthearted, kind of a feeling. And then crown chakra, oh my god, again, like that crown chakra, like their thoughts, they're very smart. We have that intelligence coming through again with the Aquarius energy as well. They think things through a lot, and I feel like they're learning to sort of like filter their thoughts down and like at least let their heart into the conversation as well. So guys, I think this was beautiful. I love this reading. I feel like this person is really, really thinking about you. They really miss you, and I hear a symphony. Like, listen to that song, because that's probably how they feel. Like, there's such a distinction between the connection that they have with you and one that they've had with anybody else, and they're making that very clear. So guys, I hope you enjoy your Valentine's. I hope you have a good day. Like, watch a movie. I'll be watching something irresistible tonight, probably eating my pizza, or, you know, I might eat something healthy and just try to stay on my diet, because like but like something good. Like, I might get like breaded chicken with like buffalo sauce and fresh mozzarella. That's like my favorite snack. So, and like ranch, yum yum. Low carb, still has carbs, but like low carb anyway, but still yummy. So do something that'll make you feel good. Get some chocolate covered strawberries, get some chocolate, get some whatever you want. Watch a good movie, watch a horror movie, whatever you want to watch, like put you in the Valentine's mood, hang out with your girls, like whatever, your guy friends, your fam, whoever. All right, guys, but tell someone you love them and have fun with today. And don't make it depressing if you can, or make it depressing and have a pity party, either one. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.